Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Virgo Vibes. It's your host, Elizabeth Jankovic, back with our first podcast of 2022. I'm recording this on December 29th, 2021, because it is indeed Capricorn season. I am wearing a Northeastern hoodie. I know it's a little off-brand. I didn't go there. My best friend from my high school went there, and I visited her a couple times this year, and I vlogged both times. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, go to my YouTube channel right now, Elizabeth Jankovic, and go check it out and check out those vlogs with Ariel, because this hoodie is so comfortable, and I don't know, college hoodies just be hitting different. And I'm also wearing my brown eyes today, and I know that might sound really funny, but I have different colored contacts, and I basically have been wearing my true sapphire ones for like a week, so it just feels kind of different to have my regular brown ones, but I just really couldn't deal with another day of those. I can see better with these. They're more comfortable. My dailies, my bio true, you know. I apologize in advance for the noise in the background. If you can hear the neighbors, I live across a family, which is what you get when you live in a family-oriented neighborhood in New York motherfucking city. But alas, we're back. This is the first podcast of 2022. I have not specific goals, I guess, for like my channel and podcast, but just like, you know, I did take a little break from both YouTube and my podcast more this year than I ever have in the past. For YouTube, I really just want it to be like quality videos. Like, I just like when I feel the inspiration to make a video, I'm going to make a video. I will be using my Canon G7X Mark II. You know, obviously I use a Blue Yeti microphone also. If you don't know this already, I just started using Amazon affiliate links. So if you're looking for the camera case, the camera screen protector, the microphone I use, the tripods, whatever, they're all linked below in my YouTube channels, and I'll make sure I link it below this podcast description too. And if you purchase the item through that link, I get a commission, and it's just a great way to support me. If you're already going to buy this item anyway, I would really appreciate it. If you would like to support me, I also have my Venmo listed below if you would like to donate to me for my services of my content, my podcast, whatever it may be. So, my podcast, I definitely want to do like one every month just with the astrological season, and if I have any Virgo vibes to sprinkle in, I want to do that too. And again, with YouTube, just when inspiration hits, I want to make the video and post it. And I see that being at least once a month. Like, I honestly, the longest break I took was maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Like, I don't even think it was a 3-week break ever. But if it was a 3-week break, I at least did like a podcast in between. And yeah, speaking of content and whatever, Instagram. My Instagram's at elizabeth.j, and I want to start posting. I used to post twice a month, and then I, just let myself post like once a month recently. But I want to do like every week, and I want to get more active with my Instagram stories over there. So that's the tea. So let's just get into it. Capricorn season. I'm so excited. As a Virgo sun, so an earth sign, the fact that it's just like another earth season that we're in is just really lovely. It began December 21st, so I guess Christmas is during Capricorn season. I didn't even know. So it's been about a week, and it says it goes on until January 19th. So let's go to Women's Health magazine and see what she has to say. Capricorn, this one said it starts on December 22nd. Okay, it says winter can cause some mixed emotions. On the one hand, it's freezing out, so your chances of enjoying just hanging outside have kind of disappeared. Literally me right now struggling figuring out what I'm doing for New Year's Eve. Also like Omicron macaroni is taking over New York City. So like, I don't know. But, I just want to have my good people, I want to bring the new year in with besties, fave people, like good vibes only people. So whatever I do, I just want to have fun. But it's like, it's like, you want to look cute. I want to look cute always. And it's so much harder to do that in the winter. And either I suck it up or I take a car everywhere I go, which, is also an option. It's also an option. So whatever. That being said, this article, it's freezing out. Yes, just hanging outside disappeared. Okay. You might see some gorgeous glistening snow while cuddled up drinking hot cocoa inside. So it's not all that bad. Yeah. What do people say? It's coughing season. Excuse the people running up my, what's it called? The stairs. God, like, what are they running for? My sister and I literally talk about this. We're like, what are they running for? Like, what are they running for? Okay. It says, the universe is making sure you head into winter on a high note. Oh my God. Which, okay. Capricorn season. It marks the beginning of the winter solstice, aka the official start of winter. Like every astrological season, it says in every astrology video, astrology article, it always says Capricorn season has its own vibe going on that can impact just about every part of your life. Anyway, it says this Capricorn season you'll be all about blazing your own trail, but there's plenty more happening. Here's what you can expect. Did I already do? I didn't. I was like, did I already do a Capricorn season? No, I did Sagittarius season. Okay. It says, the season starts as the year's coming to a close, so you're really going to feel the sense of pushing forward with your life when the clock strikes midnight on December 1st, 31st. Guys, I've never had a New Year's Eve kiss. Because frankly, I've never been in this, like, I've never been to a party for New Year's, really. Because growing up, obviously, like, I didn't do things until I went to college, but then college break was like during, like, between the fall and spring semester is when New Year's Eve was, and then I would like be back in the suburbs at my parents' house, so it's like I wouldn't really have things. And then I was like, well, if I'm gonna be in Westchester celebrating with my family, I might as well, or if I'm gonna be in Westchester during this holiday, I might as well make holiday pay, and I would like watch, you know, the neighbor's kids, whatever you want to say, and just do that. A very Capricorn Virgo vibe of me to do, to make money and, you know, monetize other people's day off. Okay. Anyway, so that's what I would do. I would make money. I would work. So then last year was the first time I guess I wasn't going to do that. I genuinely wanted to like do things, but I just hung out with like my close group of friends, but that group of friends this year were kind of all separated just by location this year, and with the panini going on, so that's why this year it's like, what's gonna happen? I don't know. It's crazy. So I've never had a New Year's kiss is actually what I was beginning with that. I've never had a New Year's Eve kiss before. Let's see if that happens. Anyway. Okay, so it says the past is in the past. It's time to look at all the great stuff coming up next. That's coupled with some serious rebellious energy. Oh my God, I need to like, okay, is this better? Oh my God, I'm sorry. The beginning of the podcast might have been really loud because my gain was really high because the last thing I recorded with this microphone was an ASMR mic brushing video, because secret, I think I'm actually launching. I shouldn't say I think. I'm launching my ASMR channel, set to launch January 2022. Okay, so I made my first video with it. I edited it. I just have to make the channel and coordinate with my colleague about it before I actually, like, you know, have a set start date. But anyway, it was ASMR, so the gain was off on my microphone. So now it's a little more settled and I feel like I'm not screaming at you guys. But, okay. It says it's coupled with some serious rebellious energy courtesy of the dwarf planet. Okay. You're going to feel the need to do whatever it is you want to do, whether it's dyeing your hair pink, going skydiving, taking that long overdue dream vacation mood. I don't know if you guys knew, one of my New Year's goals is to travel to a new state every single month in the new year. I haven't picked January yet, what I'm doing. Like an easy one is Rhode Island, so I might do that, but it's also winter, so it's like, And then another option is I have a sister who lives in Rochester and she might be going to Oregon in January, so if I visit her and then go on this trip with her, that could be more like, oh, like if it's, you know, I can at least do something with someone I know instead of alone. So, okay, yeah, the dream, or moving across the country, yeah. Get out there and do it. You'll feel so good. At the same time, there's an intense Venus-Pluto connection happening that can make you feel super alive and passionate. That'll funnel easily into your love life, making it a great time to grab your significant other and spend some quality time in bed together. Not to get too deep here or anything, but you'll have some solid thoughts about where exactly you're headed in life. That's crazy. Are you still cool with your job, or are you craving a change? Very big question, right? Take a beat to feel what your heart is telling you. It has some ideas. I've had a lot of time to think about things recently, and I've come to some realizations. And another random realization I've come to is about love and the concept of love, and that like literally I feel like 75% of love and relationships is making a choice. And I don't know if I sound dumb or smart or like if I'm catching up to everybody else or if I'm like actually saying something new here or profound, but like I just have felt like after these reflections, you literally can just choose to pursue something and then it can happen. I mean, that's the same thing with manifesting and chasing your dreams and following your dreams and your passions and your goals. If you just do it, it'll happen. Or if you choose to and you set your mind on it, it'll happen. And I feel like it is the same thing with like relationships, whereas like I've never really thought that way ever before. I've always been like, well, I'm going to plan everything and really go get whatever I want. But as far as relationships go, I'll just go with the flow, or like anything like that has always been like go with the flow in that realm of my life. And like, you idiot, I could apply the same fucking E=MC² to that, you know? I could just pick something and go for it, and then it can happen. And that's scary. That is the thing that I realized, okay? That you can really just pick something, and it's scary that your brain, you could just be like, yeah, sure, I'll go with this. And then it can happen. Like, you can really start dating someone by just going for it, provided like the other person's also down. Like, obviously this is assuming that would happen, but it's like, say you have multiple prospects, or like it's like you go to the store and there's 5 different colors of a t-shirt or a tank top that you want. You're like, which color? Like, you're gonna bring home and buy and go to the checkout counter with whichever one that you pick. I don't know. Like, I just had quite the realization about that. But anyway, just think about things, right? So I have like 2 exciting developments. One is the ASMR channel. Another is something else that I'm not going to talk about yet but I've basically been like, doing the prep work for these big projects, these goals, these things I've wanted to do, right? I've been trying to do the prep work. All of 2021, I wanted to ideally do the prep work, but realistically, I didn't get settled with an apartment and a new job until quite literally October. So like, I was all like, yes, 2021, I'm going to set up everything. I knew it was going to be a transition year, and that it definitely was, but it just, me like doing things, my prep work really just started happening, I feel like literally this month. And so next month way more will happen, or next year it's going to allow for way more to happen in 2022. But I really thought like I was going to have so much more done, but I just like, when I look at the logistics settling into my freaking apartment, that wasn't until like September. And then when you start a new job, it does take I feel like a couple months to get used to it, to get in the routine of things. So that leads me to having gotten used to things in like October, like, and then the holidays happens, and now it's Capricorn season. So it's kind of just like, I'm ready for 2022, needless to say. Okay, it says Capricorn and Cancer will feel it the most. Okay, letting go of the past and focusing on your future has a funny way of freeing up a lot of mental energy. You'll feel a lot lighter and brighter as you step into 2022. Also, unleashing your inner rebel will remind you just how responsible you've been lately. And while that's clearly not a bad thing, pushing the envelope here and there will help mix things up in life and keep you feeling fired up for whatever's on deck. So it sounds like it's saying like you're going to accomplish everything or your goals or whatever, but like let your inner rebel come out throughout this responsibility just to keep things spicy, because if you're a creative like myself, you need the spice to continue being a creative person. I think that's my interpretation. Finally, it never hurts to take a temperature check on your life. Making sure you're cool with where things are headed is the best way to ensure you have a happier, healthier future. And then it talks about the next season. So let's see. That was Women's Health Mag. I do love seeing, yes, Refinery 29 and Bustle. Okay. Capricorn season is here. Farewell, adventurous and mellow Sagittarius season. It's time to get down to business once again. The sun is leaving the sign of Archer and entering Capricorn on December 21st, the same day as the winter solstice, where it'll stay until January 19th. For the next month, we'll all be basking in the hardworking spirit of the sign of the goat and making plans for the future. Get ready to end 2021 with a bang. I thought it said hug at first. But yeah, it's getting down to business after adventurous Sag season. Oh, okay. We love this. A little trait drop. Capricorn's most well-known traits are ambition, persistence, practicality, discipline, with a wee dash of sensitivity. Ambition, persistence, practicality, discipline. Again, earth sign. We love that vibe. I really relate to the discipline aspect of that and the persistence. Venus is in retrograde. Oh, Venus retrograde, Mercury, Mars, and Pluto will all be hanging out in the sign of the goat. Okay. This creates something called a stellium, which is when 3 or more planets are in one sign. Mercury is the I might be wrong. Pretty sure Mercury is the planet of communication. Mars is the planet of aggression. Pluto, I kind of forgot that. It says all this Cap energy will come to a head during the Capricorn new moon on January 2nd. Oh, it's quite a way to ring in the new year. But what does that mean it comes into a head? When this, because I don't know, I know what I'm doing that day, and now I'm kind of like, well, what's that mean? What's going to happen that day? When the sun enters extensive Capricorn, it's time to put one foot in front of the other and take grounded, inspired action. Ah, I love that. Grounded, inspired action. Take grounded, inspired action. Because, yes, you're grounded, but it's there's still the creative aspect of it. That's how I've been feeling. That's really how I've been feeling. I swear, it's nice to do these, podcast either when the season's almost done to see if it did do that the whole season, or doing it a week in, right now, and being oh my god, I've recently been feeling this way and it's matching up with this. So I love that. It says Capricorn is a determined earth sign that loves structure, systems, and anything that helps scale our vision. It's the ideal time to make tangible action plan. This season is the ideal time to make tangible action plans for the year ahead. That means travels. That's what I said. Goals or any other desires we want to manifest in 2022. I'm screenshotting this. Because, I finally have been, doing, the prep work for the ASMR channel. It's if you're starting something or launching something, a project, you do need to make a game plan, a strategy plan, whatever it is. So a lot of ideas is about doing taking those little steps. I've been making more art recently. Let's see if I have a picture to show you guys. These last few days that I've had some extra time, and it's I made so many things. I finished some decor on my wall. I drew a picture of an eye, which sounds dumb. I drew a few things. Did I really, or am I just being dramatic? Okay, this is gonna be hard to show the camera, but oh my god, yeah, do you see? This is my eye that I drew in colored pencil. This is a picture I took of myself when I was wearing my True Sapphire contact. So, and it looks like me. It literally looks like me. Wait, let me save that picture. I don't know why I didn't save it. I'm so silly sometimes. Okay, anyway, but it's you literally just have to have the time, set the time aside, take your paper, pencils, whatever out, and take the thing that you want to draw out and just start. And I found that watching things on Netflix or whatever as background noise, right? For me, I found a good thing to do, those are good things for me to draw to. These acting interviews that I'm listening or watching on the TV, on YouTube, or the Netflix shows that I can kind of put on and half listen to, but still get the whole show going on. Because I don't know, I feel shows, it's I just want to be doing something. It's I'm a little fidgety, so it's okay, I can actually draw while I'm doing that. So that's been a cool thing. But yeah, these action plans, I literally just need to take those little steps, and then you can actually do it. Yes, you can say you want to do something, which I've been saying all of 2021, right? But you really just have to do it, and that's obviously the hardest part. But just taking the first steps of okay, you say you want to do something with a friend, you say you want to go hang out. Oh, let's hang out, we should hang out soon. Don't just say that. You have to say, well, when are you free, what days, what times, what do you want to do, what all that tea. I'm sorry, I feel I hear the child across the hall crying, and it's really getting on my nerves. Anyway, it says basically, if you can dream it, you can do it. Literally. Capricorn season is asking us to boss up in all aspects of our lives, but thankfully the practical vibes of the sign are making sure that we won't be girl bossing too close to the sun. The horns of the goat say let's charge ahead, but Capricorn also helps us do so in a dignified, respectable, and level-headed way. Capricorn is not into showiness or the spotlight. Cap wants to work hard, lead the way, and quietly build something that lasts and that serves the larger good. See, I feel like I haven't seen that vibe of like the larger good, society, something like that. It says, don't overlook that keyword quietly. Capricorn doesn't need to show off to know their accomplishments are worthy of praise. Besides work, though, Capricorn season is all about dedication, success, knowledge, and understanding of how things can actually work, allowing us to get to where we really want to be. Capricorn takes action, which leads to concrete results, so we may actually manifest our dreams. I love that. It says, all this talk about action and results can give people a slightly skewed perception about Cap season. This isn't necessarily about putting your nose to the grindstone or breaking some bad habit through sheer force of your will. It says, it's not really about work and toil, but mastering success in the tangible world, whatever your personal idea of success entails. Whatever your dreams may be, Capricorn can help you get there. Another date to look out for is January 8th. The Venus star point of 2022. It's when Venus moves through our solar system in the shape of a 5-pointed star, and at the very top, it meets with the sun. What the heck? What the heck? Venus moves in the shape of a 5-pointed star, and it meets with the sun at the top. It's been called the luckiest date for manifesting love and money. Okay, those are two like really opposite things, love and money. Or maybe they are equivalent, depending on who you are, because they're kind of the same for me. January 8th. Again, ooh, that's kind of crazy. Love. L'amour. I've been watching a lot of I've been watching a lot of shit on Netflix, okay? Rom-coms, teenage, cheesy, cringy, tacky rom-coms. I've been watching All Those Verbs Preface This TV shows as well. I've been watching some spicy MA movies, and I'm just like, you know, that led to me reflecting on love, I guess, and relationships, and that it's really just a choice. Like if you choose to pursue. Oops, my camera shut off. Oh. Okay. Sorry for those listening to the podcast. My camera just shut off, but we are back. If you're watching the video, sorry for that jump cut because, yes, the camera shuts off after a certain period of time. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so I was saying how I was watching those shows made me reflect on love, and if you really just choose to pursue something, you can, and it can happen. Yeah. Okay, so it says, Venus will be retrograde. Although it will be retrograde, it's the most opportune time to go on a date, make an investment, connect with friends, and have fun during the whole planetary moonwalk. Wow, that's a lot of things I can do on January. There's a reason we feel ready to brush off the outgoing year and look forward to the future come mid-December. The sun is like in Capricorn, blah, blah, blah. So let's all pledge to do Caps do best. Pull out a fresh planner. Yes, I got a new planner. Draw up a to-do list and get ready to level up. Queen. Okay, how Capricorn, this is what I've been waiting for. Bustle. How it will affect your specific one. Again, bustle, opening, intros, talking about closing the book in 2021 after that hectic eclipse season. I guess it was eclipse season. Ambitious Capricorn resolutions. We need this month, is it like December or January? Oh, I think it's saying the astrological month. Expect to feel seen as we shift our focus to nourish our public lives. Think at work and in our social circle. Striking a work-life balance is important this month, which is why you'll want to know what Capricorn season, how it will affect your sign. Okay, that was a bad transition, in my opinion, as a journalist major. Capricorn vibes, following your ambition, putting in the hard work to see them come to fruition. They get their slow and steady principle from their ruling planet Saturn, which governs discipline, responsibility, and work. What planet rules? I think Mercury rules. What planet rules Virgo? I think it's Mercury. Yeah, and my Mercury is in Virgo. Right? Oh, if I'm wrong, I'm literally gonna scream. Oh my god. I have to check my co-star right now. like, because I'm pretty sure my Mercury is in Virgo. Okay, yes, my Mercury. Okay, I'm sorry, I just had to take it. Anyway, oh look, speaking of Mercury. So it says Saturn is the planet that governs discipline, responsibility, and work, and Capricorn, Saturn rules Capricorn. You'll get a chance to soak in all the boss-like influence in the final days of 2021 and into the new year, igniting your heart's desire to crush your most ambitious goals. This has literally been happening to me these past... Oh, love that. Supercharging the passion is Mercury, the planet of mind and communication. My planet of mind and communication, which crosses over into forward-thinking Aquarius on January 1st, inviting us all to find innovative ways to spearhead our professional objectives. Wow, so on New Year's Day, Mercury, the planet of mind and communication, crosses into Aquarius. Now, I don't know what it was before. I don't know what it's currently in. Maybe I should look that up. But let me just quickly look it up. What sign is Mercury in now? Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Well, is this like actually accurate? Because okay, astrology for today. It says Mercury's in Gemini and Virgo. Mercury and Capricorn? Bruh. None of this sounds right. None. I just can't understand. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know where to go for that stuff. Like, what is accurate if I'm like, hello, what sign is X planet in right now? I don't know. Anyway, it says if your zodiac sign is Virgo, finding the simple pleasures in your career and public life will seem natural to you right now, Virgo, which might be due to this season hitting up your house of creativity and amusement. So roll with it. I have been very creative these days, finding simple pleasures in your career and public life. My public life, the simple pleasures? Okay, I don't really know what that means. Capricorn season is an affirmation for Virgo's attention to detail and accountability for their long-term goals. This is so true. Every new year, which is Capricorn season, I do feel like I am having I'm like, oh my God. Like, I make sure I hold myself accountable for the goals I should have been trying to accomplish that year. And if I haven't been doing good on certain aspects, I try to like start doing them good at the end of December so that I'm already on that roll by the time January comes. I've spoken about this in the past. And then this little thing ends with a question. How can you implement your discernment while still allowing yourself to experience the spontaneity of the universe? So, as always, it sounds like it's like you're finally doing these like things for your long-term goals, and you're really putting that into motion, which is amazing. And then you're also like, okay, queen, like, don't forget there are simple pleasures and things that could spice everything up too. So that's what I have. I'm really excited. I feel like that just do it mentality. Like, I say I want to do all these things. Okay, let me actually do them. And a huge thing, I feel like, preventing me and probably most of the general population from actually accomplishing these wish list things, these desires, these goals, these dreams, whatever, is making sure we have the time to plan it, to do it. Like, to actually look at the logistics of getting those things done and then putting that work into it and then doing it. Like, so for me, it's like, okay, well, depending on what you do during the week and what actually like obligation during the week fills up your time. For myself, I have a weekend job, so it's usually like, okay, Monday through Friday, I can create what that looks like. And if given the time, and if I am like structuring it, or like just saying no to things, like the less you say to opportunities to make money, right? Like, obviously making money is good and we want money and that's a tool, but balancing like, okay, well, do I need this right now, or do I really want to work on this project at home that I've been thinking about doing, this creative project or this passion, this goal or whatever, or reading this book or studying this or that or traveling. Like, okay, what do I need more right now? What would I benefit more right now? And I think I need to do more of that. Like, yes, making money's good, but I've realized like honestly, like, unless you're dying for money, try saying no to opportunities to make money in order to follow, if you need the extra time to follow your goals and dreams. Like, obviously, if you feel like you have nothing better to do, it's always kind of an easy decision to say yes to a little extra change. But I'm saying, like, if there's stuff on the back burner that could be brought to the front burner by saying no to a work opportunity, just a gig to make money, then maybe say no, and maybe it'll lead to better things and a better situation. Anyway, this was a longer podcast. I didn't realize how inspired I would feel. However, I think because I'm actually doing the video, which I haven't done in a while, maybe that's why it's like extra special for me. But yeah, Capricorn season. Oh, that's the child across the hall. Anyway, I thank you guys so much. This is literally season 3, episode 1, because I think I made 2019 or 2020. I don't know. I did something with my seasons, but 2022 is season 3, and this would be episode 1. This is episode 31 of Virgo Vibes, but you know, just how I like coordinate it on Anchor and whatever. Okay, that being said, follow on Spotify. Or subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to my youtube.com/Elizabeth Jankovic. Always linked below every single description of the podcast. If you are watching this on YouTube, hi, hello, like, comment, whatever. Share this with your friends. Get all of your friends who don't even watch YouTube to subscribe to my channel, please. It would mean the world. Like, literally, show this to your roommates if you go to college. Show this to your friends, your people who would benefit from this. Share this on your story. Tag me, whatever you want to do. But I just really want to increase my community. Follow me on Instagram at Elizabeth.j. I really love Instagram, personally. Maybe Instagram will be a whole separate podcast. But, okay, we're like 30-minute podcast. That was amazing. Thank you guys so much for listening. This is your host, Elizabeth Jankovic, signing off. And I will see you guys in the new year, even though this is technically the new year for you. So, hi, hello, 2022. But also, happy freaking new year. Let me know any goals down below, anything that resonated with you in this podcast. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, or talk to you guys in the next podcast.